Hi, folks. This is Lee Gettess with the Market Sense for the week of December 11th, 2012, one day before 12/12/12. The charts we use come from the Trade Navigator software, and our first chart is the weekly bond market, where despite looking relatively weak so far this week, they really haven't done anything yet. I mean, we're looking at 148.24 right here in this red and blue line area. That's give or take a couple points either side of 148.24. And until they break that, they haven't accomplished anything. They're just sideways for the last 4 weeks, really. And even if they break down, there's still a potential of support showing up right around the 148 area here, the middle Keller channel. So, they could break down. Believe me, they could go flying down and they could also go back up. We've got resistance up here around 150.20. They could go back up there and they could blow right up through to 152 or so. Clearly, they're focused on seeing what comes out of the FOMC meeting Wednesday, and I'll bet you within about 10 minutes of that being digested, they'll be focusing on what somebody's saying about the fiscal cliff in Washington. So, pretty tough environment to try and figure something out, but the weakness so far this week hasn't done anything of any significance. That's the important thing, I think. Now, in stocks, really interesting situation. Stocks seem to be springing up to the upside here. They've broken through support. They've held way up here in the 14-15 area, which, it's there, but really wasn't looked at as strong support. They've held there and they've blown up through the 1427 resistance and look like they're on their way up to this area, like 1440 or so. Obviously, you have the same problem here of worrying about the FOMC and the fiscal cliff. I'd just like to point out that it took them 4 weeks to come down from this high up here, which is up around 1459, and now they've gone up 4 weeks. Well, not yet. They have the week to complete. But at this point, they're up 4 weeks and they're nowhere near that high. So keep that in mind when you're trying to judge how strong the market is. They've gone up 4 weeks, but they haven't gone as far as they went down in 4 weeks. So that doesn't necessarily mean it's that strong, which doesn't mean they can't go up. I mean, they can go up, make new highs, take this out, and then that analysis is no good. But we got to see how they react to the FOMC meeting and then if Harry Reid has anything else to say. By the way, all these prices that I'm giving you are in the December contract. That'll still be front month Wednesday, but we will roll to the March contract on Thursday. So those prices will be roughly about 6 points lower than what we discussed here. So that's what we've got for you today. I hope you can find something profitable to get yourself into. Thanks for checking in to see what we think.